Well. G'day. Hello. G'day. How you going? So, with very little in the chat, I will now go off to the bar. That's hopefully quite a good little shot, that. Howdy ho. There's a few people in the chat, you know. Yes, they are. They're all here. So, welcome aboard. How are you going? The trickery of trickery. How are you going, everybody? Yes, it is midweek, Wednesday. Wednesday, yabba dabba do. That's it. Yabba dabba do. How you going, everybody? So, what can we talk about today? I think we just go back to that. That's a pretty good look, isn't it? That's a pretty good look, I must admit. Got yous all in. I got yous all in. They don't want to talk at me. I want to talk to my bikes. Well, you can't be blamed, I'll give you that. Whoa, that's not so good, is it? How do we do that? That's better. There, okay. So that was quite trippy. There you go. Anyway, enough of that. How you going, everybody? Let's set this up properly. How you going? Oh, what a day it's been. Jeff Satella, looks stormy up your way. Nah, not yet. Just a lot of high cloud. That's all. Not really stormy at all. Stormy in my eye. There's a storm in a teacup for you, let me tell you. Bloody hell, mate. Anyway, been making a few shorts, guys. The consensus was that sections of that live jam. Will you go away, Crows? I'm trying to conduct a live here. The consensus was that some of the musical ideas that I was exploring, they had some merit. I mean, I can't believe it. Apparently, they had some merit. How you going? I don't understand your language, but it's nice to see a new person. Looks like Russian. If you'd like to be here in Dave's channel here in Australia, love the bush bra, love the beard bra. No worries, bra. How you going, bra? Yeah, okay, so you're Russian. Okay, well, you might dig this, dude. You might dig this. Your bikes. Hey? Few motorcycles in the shed. There you go. G'day, OC. We're just playing around with the camera. And yes, I live in Perth. That's me. Ugly old me. New Zealand cry, say bra, yeah, the New Zealand cry, yeah. So, interesting name. Interesting name. Would you consider giving the channel a little like, seeing that we did focus on you a little bit, USSR? Yes. Oh my God. It's okay. You can. Don't have to be creeped out by it, Aaron. Just relax. Be cool. I don't have much wisdom. Have a little bit. Nah, north, man. I'm up in north. Hell yeah. Okay, so I hope you're of age. Don't know if I'm badass or not. Just because I don't adhere to some of society's rules, that makes me badass because I don't like shaving or conforming. I do what I do and I say what I say. I do what I do and I say what I say. And they're me bikes. Yes, my motorcycles. Why have one when you can have two? Isn't that right? Hey? Yes, you go. Okay, well, obviously, Jaden, you've said something inappropriate. Anyway, oh my gosh, you should be a voice actor. Perhaps I should be. Perhaps I should be. I was once told I had a lovely radio face. A lovely face for radio. Hey, I hope you're a bit better today, Bill. So how was camping going? Yep, good. Okay. Well, I've got the ding-a-ling bell set, so I hope to catch that a bit later on, Bill. Good for making some content. Here's to you, Bill. And for there anyone new in the chat, this sort of what we are sort of all about here, supporting other YouTubers, make content, get their stories out there. No matter how challenging thing life can throw us, just make up, make some content. How are you going? Tally ho, tally ho, tally ho. That's right, tally ho. I'm just rolling a little dart, and then I'll probably have a vape. Is it 4:20? Oh, no, not really. It's a bit past 4:20, but I've never been one to stand on ceremony, so I'll have my 4:20 when I feel like it. There you go. And myself wanting to become a singer and songwriter. Just do it. Practice your A, E, I, O, U vowels in different ways. You got A, E, I, O, U. You got a E, I, O, U. You got an A, an E, an I, O, and you got a U. See, just a little bit of, if you do those, if you practice those sorts of things, they can make you sing. Oh, I don't know about amazing singer, but hey, I-O-U, A-E-I-O-U. So that's what you need to practice, but in different sorts, A-E-I-O-U, A-E-I-O-U, A-E-I-O-U. You click your fingers as a bit of a time signature. A-E-I-O-U, A-E-I-O-U, A-E-I-O-U. Maybe you can start your Harley up, and that's the backing track. Who knows? But yeah, I make a little bit of music. I'm not saying that I make good music. I'm just saying that I make music. Durry. There you go. Have a durry. That's what we do here. I see. We smoke durries. Winnie Red Durries, mate. You got a pack of Winnie Red Durries? That's what you used to ask the shopkeeper. I have a pack of Winnie Red Durries. I think they were about 95 cents when I first started smoking. It'd be close to 80 now. Fuck. Anyway. Durries or darts? Mummy and Miller. Winfield Red. Yeah, there you go, guys. You know, Winnie Reds. So there's a few Aussies. Look, I would really appreciate if you give the channel a thumbs up. Go and have a look. Subscribe up for the new people who are here. There's many stories and there's much to gain from being a subscriber here on Dave's channel. There's great things to do. Don't be shy. Give a like, make a comment. Yeah, true. I'm gonna smoke the ox. I got the white ox here. Yeah, the white ox. Where does it say white ox? It says it there somewhere. It says a lot of other things as well, but they're irrelevant. No, white ox and the Jack Daniels. Howdy chat. Anyway. Oh God, Lightning Ridge. Opal miners, eh? Get that agate, eh? Look for that agate. Agate. Opal miners of Lightning Ridge. You're not far from where I was living. I mean, you're still far, but was it every Sunday going for a meal at the Walgett RSL? That'd be the go. I've been good. I'm just a little bit concerned about me eye. There's not much I can do until the 21st. Yeah, I know. I see. It's just ridiculous. And that's actually 140. You've had to shop around for that price. There you go. Yeah, I know. Life is hard, OC, for the little, pastimes that we have here as Australians. Yeah, I know where you are there. OG Graps, OG Braps, Og Braps. First Nations people. Let's see if you're one of those first. But Derry eh? Do you go out to Derry If you ever go, I'll start smoking nicotine patched. Yeah, that's it, mate. You want the full, you want the full, experience of smoking. So you smoke a cigarette with a Nicorette. That's Australian with a Nicorette bloody patch on. That's Australian. Oh, really? Dark fire, then popped a lung. Bloody hell, Rod B. The old, you should have stayed with the White Ox. But, sometimes that's just not enough of a bite. Yeah, Champion Ruby. Yeah, Champion Ruby, I remember. It's the yellow packet. It's not yellow anymore. They're all drab, bloody, dark, fucking horrible green. But anyway, occasionally. Oh, Henry Wintermans, huh? Wintermans with your cognac, huh? Yeah, come on already, huh? Come on already with your cognac. Oh, God, the eyes are horrible look, people. I didn't even comb my hair. Oh, my God. Every now I smoke a Parker and Simpson. Yeah, I know it. Anyway, the vape is charging as we speak. The vape is charging as we speak for a little vape. But I'll tell you what I'll do, guys. I know it's not even illegal, but while I have my vape, I can. Oh, I thought I could do that, but I can't. I can do this. There you go. And you can't see me smoke the vape. I was wondering if you can see the vape though coming. No, I don't think you can. But it's all good. Anyway, that's boring. It's watching me smoke the vape is far more interesting. There, right. I know the Calamari highway. I know that mob. That's Western New South Wales, Walgett, Berenua, all that area. No, it's not a gun. It is a vape. It's not It's a dry herbal vape. So yes, it has a nice flavour, but it doesn't last for long because the flavour gets burnt. Hey, where are you from? It's daylight. So I'm in Western Australia. There you go, Western Australia. I'm from the Killamurray Mob Coast. There you go. Hey, there you go, Rod B. Countrymen are in the house. Countrymen are in the house. You wait, will be a big fucking ceremony. We'll all get painted up. Watch this. I'll break out the didgeridoo and the spoons. Like we'll have a right old fucking sing along. What do you reckon? And you guys reckon I'm probably taking the piss, you know, but I'm not. Not at all. I'd be honoured to be, you know, to be talking about my history with Palamalamore and riding past the Terihihi turn off there before you get to Moree, and then out past Moree to it starts with C. I can't remember it. Then you've got Burke, and then down to Cobar, and then across to Wilcannia. Wilcannia out to Port Augusta, Broken Hill. I mean, Broken Hill, then Broken Hill out to Port Augusta. Port Augusta to Ceduna. You pull up at Ceduna. I mean, you got to stay in the foreshore, eat some prawns and oysters, and go to the oyster barn for $14 and get the dozen oysters. Oh, why not get 4 or 5? Get 4 or 5 dozen oysters. Sit with a couple of beers, overlooking the inlet there at Ceduna foreshore. And kick back and watch the countrymen from there, Yalgu. No, not Yalgu, Yalata, from Yalata. Scream and sing and shout out and bella out. You should hear some of them old women, the way they bella out in the street. I got nothing on the barter card left. Nothing on the barter card. And they can't get their bit of, tucker. My day's good. That's way mental. It's the way. It is the way. It has been a good day. It's just, started off the day in Portland, Oregon, of all places, on a mate's chat that told him a bit of distressing news, but also thanked him for the support on my own channel. It's who drank the last pure can't. Who drank the last of me purse can't. Oh, really? Yeah, that's what they sing out, don't they? Who drank the last of me purse, you can't. No, west of Moree is where I'm talking about. So when I ride from Perth, Moree's definitely a town that I have to get fuel at, but I don't like to hang around. Um, I've got a nice bike, and I don't need the kids coming up and touching. These black fella kids, unless they touch it and put their, chocolate hands all over the chrome, it's not real for them. They've got to, physically touch the motorcycle. Ah, yeah, it's a motorcycle. Otherwise, they just don't believe. Anyway, I don't really say too much to the kids, but I certainly pull up the parents going, hey, I don't really like. And the parents actually appreciate me not telling off the kids, but, talking to the folks. It's a bit of respect, really. So I'm all about that. I've done it a few times. Um, it blows them away, and that's what we like doing. But, that's all right. Good on you, loony shrooms. There's, always another time for you and Rod to do the Mammoth, Abbott and Costello routine. We'll just wait another time for you to do that. Yeah, sometimes you got to be a Karen. I know that, Mummy. Sometimes you got to be a Karen. Anyway, 16 people, 8 likes. That's not fair. Come on. Let's get those likes happening. Who hasn't hit the like button? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, no, I'm talking about Western Moree. But I usually when I'm in northern New South Wales, I'll stay in Tabulum and Drake and Tenterfield and Deepwater, and then down to Coffs Harbour, Lismore and Ninbin. I know a lot of people there. I always go to Byron Bay to, there's a big graveyard, my word. A lot of people passed away in Moree. It was a huge business hub for the outback of and the cotton industry. Huge amount of people needed to set that industry up. But come on, likes, come on, give us some likes, guys. But everybody in the chat's already given. The people who haven't given the likes have left. But the chat certainly. Hey, OG Braps, take the capitals off. So you're, touch the like thingy. Come on, rub it up. Coming from you, Miller, that's not very cool. But anyway, not to worry. Rub it up. That's what you need to rub up. Rub up against the chopper. No? Rub up against the chopper. There's that chopper in all its bloody glory. Whoa. Best not... that's the chopper in all its glory. You can't really see the fishtail pipes, but they're there. My word, they are there. My word, the fishtail. Oh, make it sparkles. Now I'll tell you how to make it sparkles. Fucking fire up, get her up in one first gear, rev the fuck out of it, pull the clutch in, and as it backs off, shoots fucking flames. It's wonderful, Mummy Mia. It's fucking beautiful. OG to the max. There you go. OG to the max. Make it sparkle. Make it sparkle. Well, one thing I could do. Norm Sylvester, I don't know. I have no idea. But Norm Sylvester, I don't think there's room on that bike for you. So see you later, Norm Sylvester. Bye, brother. Anyway, how you going, everyone? Oh, I don't. I try and get them to rub it for me, OC, but I haven't had much luck. So maybe I might be doing what you do. Yeah, I haven't had much luck. Mind you, it's a face that not every girl could love. It's they could love my bank balance, but they don't love me. You've been for a bat today? Nah, the eyes just, it's too painful, Jeff, to go out on a ride. It's absolutely, anything feels good. I see. No, I didn't go on a ride today, Jeff. No blats today. It's, the eye is far too bloody painful, and I keep rubbing the bastard. But yeah, it's just it's a bugger. Anyway, no valve bounce. No, no, no. That's the only way. You can get the flames to come out of the bike. That's pretty cool. But no blat today. Any holes are gold. Well, come on, easy. It isn't. It isn't at all. But I'll tell you what's good. Do we have my medical cannabis? I'm pretty sure. So I was looking at a few things, OC. Apparently, a foreigner like me is actually restricted from owning land as a foreigner. But if I register a company in Thailand, the company can buy the property. Am I right? So I think I'm right. I'm not 100% sure on that one. OC, land you can't buy, but your company or trust can, and it's yours for life. Yeah, that's exactly right. So we set up the Dave's official church of all denominations for spiritual guidance and motorcycle Zen maintenance. There we go. Hey, that's how we like it, oh Graps. I can read that now. When I see capitals, I just think, is it an urgent message? So, but yeah, I'll be looking further into it, OC, um, doing my due diligence, and can be grandfathered to kin. Oh, I guess I'll have them all lining up then, won't they? Homelessness, I guess, in your country is still an issue. Oh, true that. No, it's not a Yamaha. I don't have a Yamaha. I have a Harley Davidson 2016 Softail Slim is what I have. It is a bit of a beast, I must tell you. I love those fishtails. The fishtails do it for me every time. And then what does it for me on the big gold Batfink bike is you can't even really see it, God. But yeah, the old Batfink bike. Eh? Big old batfink. Ta-da! My wings are like a shield of steel. My wings are like a shield of steel. Who remembers Batfink? He was pretty cool. Anyway, I'll be needing to step out to the bar soon. It's a CT110 with plastic engine covers. I love it, brother. I love it. That's good, Tony. I'm glad you're enjoying the chat. It's just a bit of fun. It's always a bit of fun here on Dave's channel. And we, have lost our number one comedian, Looney Shrooms. He's very busy this evening, today. But hey, Brazil, Sao Paulo, how are you going? Harley Davidson. Yes, we have Harley Davidson's in the chat. My good man. Harley Davidson's are very much in the chat. And they're two fine examples of Harley Davidson motorcycles. There you go. So, yes, you've come to the right place. Hey. T-Bone last night had me giggling for hours. Yeah, he's like that. He's a crack up. And he probably really needed the laugh. I see. It does take two to laugh. He's a good guy. I met all my American connections through rolling with T-Bone. So I went rolling with T-Bone and found it to be quite an enjoyable ride. I've met some very, very, very worthy human beings. And I've been able to comment, I've been able to encourage, I've been able to grow their channels. And that's really important. That's bloody deadly important. Anyway, I will hang out a little bit longer. We will just, intersperse the shots between myself, the glorious me, and my beautiful, beautiful motorcycles that I adore very much. My beautiful, wonderful motorcycles. That if you like my motorcycles, you can all of that, but I'll still go. Clark Kent, I'll still go because of the injustices that were put on to me, regardless whether God's laws had anything to do with them. Yeah, no worries. That's the way we'll go, and keep it off the live and not monopolise this gig. Yeah, no worries, brother. Yeah, there's a time and a place for things, but mainly OC, this is just a happy little 5 minutes where you don't have to be bothered pestering your staff because you've got no one else to talk to. You can talk to me and I'll be your sounding board. There you go. Now, I had a mate, a dear biker mate of mine, lost his wife last night. So I spent a bit of time just connecting with him. And, on one aspect, I remembered her fondly. On the other aspect, I'm glad she's gone because she's not suffering with her cancer anymore. There's no more pain in the house. There's no more discomfort. But there's no more her either. That's the downside of not having any pain and discomfort. It's a funny world we live in. And that's right, Clark. I tell you what, Clark Kent, I implore you to research the dead Kennedys and listen to Religious Vomit. And I'm still a God-fearing man, and I like that song. Don't be the first to throw a stone. Yeah, sorry, Tony. I was the second one. I threw a bit of a stone there with the Dead Kennedys song, Religious Vomit. I don't know if any of you have heard it, but it certainly rips. It's an out there song. Just who in the message? Just put a who in the message. Don't be the first to throw the stone. So we're all good, eh? Wow, plenty of moderators in this chat, eh? Look at them all. Wrenches everywhere. That's the one, mate. Full of mesh, big mesh. Oh, no fucking stones. My front window, fucking 18 times, that's 16 feet. Maybe meters. Maybe it's huge. There you go. No, you don't want any fucking stones. Fucking hell, you want to replace that stuff with plasterboard. No, not plasterboard, plywood. Oh, how awful. No one can see the ping pong games. What would I know? I know so little about Thailand. I know it's at times a very gracious. They're a very gracious people, and I'd like to not let that cloud my judgment. I want them to remain a graceful people. I hope they are. I'm pretty sure they are a graceful people. I'd love to also learn a bit more of the language. So I would be, yeah, I know they can kick off, but if they kick off because, maybe you're not respectful. If you're respectful, why would they want to kick off? Yeah, man. Rod B is again another one who is, look, he's far from the planning and development rooms of the SpaceX, but he'll hopefully be the next rocket launching into the YouTube stratosphere. But today we focused a little bit on Frogzilla and getting the fire underneath his channel and blasting it into the stratosphere. Yeah, I know there's only 6 people in the chat, but you'd all agree with me, Frogzilla. What a dude, man. What a righteous fellow. And that's why I think his channel needs to explode. Really? They subscribe to you? There you go. Oh, well, it's on now, I see. You'll have to start, shooting from your phone. A little bit of content, maybe one of your staff members bringing you a drink saying, "Thank you, boss." That's the video. Frog is green with envy. Nah, God bless Frog. I'm so glad he's making more content. I hope in some large way that I have encouraged him to make that content, get it out there, post it up. We are 100% behind you. Yeah, we're 100%. I mean, all of my chat is certainly behind the Frog. There's not one ill word said about the Frog. Ah, the Frog. It's coming to a channel near you, Tony. Now that is the Rob OC and Looney show. Now that should be something that's done in Thailand as a sort of podcast about the general malaise of the day. You know, heck, Leonard Cohen did it in Greece in 1962. Why not? You know, at 10 millimeters. There you go. Me and Looney are going to OC's place. Yeah, I know you are, brother. I like the name. It's the OC Looney Rod B show with antics and general, you know, depiction of the malaise of the day there in Thailand. How you going, Jeff? All right? What's going on, mate? You would have been definitely finished work by now. Wild Grogs MC. There you go. The Wild Grogs. Love it. And the MC stands for much consumed. much confused. Yeah, no, you don't have to convince me much. It's on the cards. I'm looking at the right way to do it. I think a holiday, suss out. I've sort of got an idea what I want to buy. I saw a nice little house with maybe, I don't know, it has a bit of open space around it. I wish I could show you the picture of it because I don't even know the province. And now I'm starting to look at provinces and, I mean, where are the places to stay away from and where are the places that are affordable but not, you know, like an old bloody banana plantation's all I want, mate. Bloody hell. I'd be happy with that. An old banana plantation with an old bales. Oh, mate, yeah, turn the bales into somewhere. If Serbia invaded Turkey from the rear, would Greece help? On good day. If Serbia invaded Turkey from the rear, would Greece help? Well, that's a strange sort of question. On good, Dave. Yeah, if I go there, I'd never come back. A north-facing hillside for me. They say that pot grows better on the fucking hill. It's all about growing hooch, man. For me. And I'm just dreaming at the moment. Look, I'm just talking, dreaming. I had a lovely share for 10 years on a community in Nimbin, and I was able to have a few patches. And I grew my dope on a dugout patch on a hillside. It got sun all day. It was just wonderful. Grew the best dope. I was over the moon with the dope that I grew. I took the best buds. I had a little tin of the best buds and I packed them away and I flew over to Perth and I smoked my best buds here in Perth with some people and they were just absolutely blown away with the weed. And it was, you know, OC, man, love it. Look, it's definitely the right connection. But again, through emails, let's not, you know, get everybody in the world over there. Let's try and sort of keep it a little bit, you know, seclusive. But also, you know, if it's something that you want to do and you make money and you can use Dave's platform, then that's a possibility too. OC, you know, your bar can be mentioned, but then, you know, I'd need you to do some filming as our attaché on location, acting as the foreign correspondent for Dave's channel. And why shouldn't we go international? I mean, crikey, we have enough correspondence throughout the world. I know it goes up and it goes down, this chat, but it's okay. Nah, not after Crash. Just want to mingle with old bastards my age. I get it, brother. It was just a suggestion. And I understand. But if we don't ask these questions, we don't know. So teach a local how to operate the camera. That's the one. That's the one. Get some, you know, and get a whole film crew behind you, mate. Just, you know, today we're moving the Softail, and we're just, when that Ducati owner just moves his bike, then bring, don't know, shit, guy. Yeah, there you go. That's all right. That's all right, OC. At least you're giving people a job, man. I think that's fucking excellent. You have improved the lives of the locals, and that there's a bit left. Hopefully not with a blowfly in it. Now, if you don't mind, I'm just going to step to the bar. Whoops, no, we're not stepping to the bar at all. Whoa, look at those panhead covers. Actually, that's a pretty good shot. I'm going to leave it there with the panhead covers. There you go, with the panhead covers. And I'll be back. I will be back. Close the shed door. Turn on the nice lighting. Righto, we are back. We're back, we're ricking and rolling and rocking and reeling and having a good old crack. See you later, world. That's the end of the world as we know it, and that's the end of the world as we see it. Goodbye, world. Goodbye. See you later, world. What an awfully out of focused picture. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. What an awfully out of focus picture. There you go. So we're back. We're back again. Let's resume the conversation. Dave, that was a jump seat at the back included on the aftermarket. Was that jump seat at the back? Jump seat. No. It was everything on the bike except for the Road King in the seats are all aftermarket. The seat on that bike is a what do you call them now? Not Maverick. Oh God. Oh, it's escaped me. The pillion seat. No, that's a standard one. So I don't have a seat on that bike. Where are we? I don't have a spare seat on that bike. That's a Solo. The Softail Slim is a Solo, but the seat on the Road King is the standard seat that comes with the bike. And I find it comfortable enough. No, there's not enough room for the for the pillion, and it's the most uncomfortable ride. But okay, there you go. What do they call? Is it Mustang seat? Is it the Mustang seat? I've got no idea. I don't know. It's a specialised seat anyway. The guy who did the build paid a fortune. And yes, they both have ABS brakes. I believe. I definitely know it's got ABS on the standard seat on the Softail. No, it's a no, it's not a standard seat. I'll turn the lights on so you can actually see it a little better. What is that seat called? Seats. Hold on. I'll get it right. On the Road King is standard. It's your bog standard seat. I actually don't mind it. It's good enough for me. This is the Mustang, I believe. I've got to see it. I can't actually see it. Let me just confer. Yeah, it's a Mustang seat. So I don't know why I lost my train of thought, but no, it's a Solo. The Softail Slim with the panhead replica covers, which I think are beautiful, is a Softail Solo. It's a Solo motorcycle. So yeah, those fishtails, eh? Check them out, guys. And then you've got the welcome wall with all the YouTubers on there. Got the big nice, I love that pipe, by the way, the two brothers. And looking then at the wonderful Vedinta crash bar. Oh man, they're just wicked bikes. They are wicked bikes. I love them. I'm so lucky to own them. So lucky to own them. Hey, so lucky to own them. There you go. So the seat, Solo seat, no room for a pillion on the Softail Slim, but there's room for a pillion on the oh look, and exactly right. The ABS brakes have issues, especially they don't work if something fails on them. and the whole things don't work. So they've got their limitations. But when they do work, and it works really well, life's a bit of a breeze. So, speaking of a breeze, my eye is a little dry. Oh, that's better. Got to actually get it into the eye. My watering eye. So there you go. My eye is now lubricated. Oh, that's 2022, mate. 2022. Hey, feel hey, no feel hey. Oh, look, it's just a bugger of a thing. But it's going to get operated on, and I'll be a lot happier, guys. You just wait. Get the pearl out of the eye. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, we've got a different strain. Chat. We have a different strain to try. We have. Oh my God! Excuse me. We have some non-prescribed cannabis. So I'm making a record of it. It was gifted for me to try to see if this strain was suitable for the current pain relief. Technically, I am probably breaking the law, but could argue that I'm trying new things to enhance my. No, it's not Canadian. The new cannabis, I do not know where the origin of it came from. I have my suspicions. A dirty old grow room in Balga, but I have only my suspicions. I only have my suspicions of where it originated from. You asked about the apparatus. It is a dry herb vape. You can see in there is a chamber. The chamber heats up the dried herb mixture and allows the smoke or the oils to evaporate. And that's no, it's not a dry water bong at all, Rod B. It is a vape. My days of bonging, even dry water bongs, are gone, sadly. I cannot do a bong. I won't even attempt it. My lungs are not like a shield of steel, full of dry water. Oh, mate, it's anyway. We've got the new strain, but we'll finish off this last little bit of the OG Kush with cookie and Girl Scout cookie is what we're smoking here at the last vape. I don't know how good it's going to be because there's not really a lot of product in the vape. There's a lot of graphite from the pencil. But anyway, that's here nor there. What is there is OC Bean. That's correct. Christ, I can't even type. I'm baked. I'm so sorry, mate. The fact that you got that out, though, emphasises the point that you are, in fact, baked. And you've joined the right people because I'm about to get baked on this. Well, let's call a spade a spade. That was gifted to me, so I did not receive this from my prescriber. Am I breaking the law? Most definitely, yes. I am breaking the law. Am I a heinous criminal for breaking the law? Perhaps. For not supporting the correct industries and not paying my fair share of taxation on the said cannabis. However, I need to try this particular strain to see if it nulls the pain I'm experiencing in my eye, as I have a very high tolerance to the medication that I'm currently on, and it's not working. So out of desperation, I sought a further medical treatment that wasn't necessarily done in the correct procedure. The least I could probably expect is, oh well, smells okay. I'll say that. There's definitely a bouquet, so to speak. It's very bouquet. There's a bouquet about it, that's for sure. Isn't it fascinating? I'm sitting here on Dave's channel. He films a very much grey area in healing oneself. So I'm currently experiencing quite a lot of pain in my eye area. Could this be the answer? Well, I think we should give it a go. Wouldn't you agree? I think we should give it a go. So holier than now? No, not really. Hold on. We'll tip that out. We'll chip that out. We'll clear the chamber. Clear the chamber. Repack. Re-ink packing, of course. Look, there is quite a bit of residue on this stopper or oven door, as I like to call it, the oven door. But listen, we're away. We are away. I hope that you can see it. Is Tolga here? I had no idea. I thought I saw a Tolga. No, try yoga. No, I don't want to do yoga. I want to smoke my medical cannabis that works. Mary Jane laws. Yeah, I know. I'm just, I'm an Australian. We don't have American Mary Jane laws. There you go, Jimmy. I smoke cannabis on the way to yoga. Look, I guess my yoga is definitely sitting for hours and hours and hours on either one of those motorcycles. That's where I do my downward dog yoga, I guess. I don't know. It's not a very nice taste. The unscrupulous growers didn't flush the cannabis very well. I don't think it's that good. I unfortunately, I don't think. Oh, there you go. But it comes from the 14th century title. Bouillon. Is that how you pronounce it, Rod B? And bouillon. God, I love this channel. It's full of, absolutely important, up to the minute, current peer-reviewed research from the likes of yours truly in the chat, our resident, know everything about the cannabis industry. But this stuff, it's not that good. I was led up the garden path. I think I'll go and get my own medical cannabis that is much better at doing the job than the non-medical cannabis. So there you go, guys. The non-medical cannabis is grown ruthlessly and without care. Focus is always on the profit and not on the product. So that's what you're getting when you don't get medical cannabis. I know everything good comes from Thailand, but look, I'm just popping out to the dispensary, if you don't mind. I just need to pop out to the dispensary, if you don't mind, one little bit. And I'll just leave you with at least a decent view of the... Oh, fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks is what I'm saying. Oh, fiddlesticks. I'll just leave you with a view of the Softail Slim while I just check out to the dispensary. Yes, everything good comes from Thailand, that's for sure. Everything good. Oh, how quick was that? I have returned from the dispensary. I have returned from the dispensary armed with my new medicine bottle. Oh, it hasn't been opened either. It's brand spanking, eh? Even with a lid. Would you look at that? Eh? Would you look? Oh, even with a lid. Pretty sore. Not a lot of dope in there, but anyway. The problem, not a lot of dope in there, but you can hear the nugs. You can hear them. I mean, Christ. Anyway, we'll put our now, normally I would have put that dope with that dope, but so that's what I think of my friend's suggestion to their dope. I don't think it's that good. See ya. So that's what happens to that dope. It's not that good. So let's get the good stuff. Let's really concentrate on the job at hand, which is helping me to cope with the pain of having cancer of the cornea of my eye. There's nothing I can do until the day of the surgery where they cut it out. Once it's removed, I think life will be a little bit more bearable. There'll be the healing process, but the eye heals pretty quick. I will sniff it. No, I don't need to. I don't even have. I don't have that ability. You know, I just know it works. But it's not the citral that I was talking about. Oh, excuse me, chat. The citral that I was talking about was a very, very nice strain of cannabis. It really worked for me. The citrali, the Afghan, what was it, Pakistani Kush plant or something. Someone had, that's true, Dave, me pin key has died all right up. Me pin key, me min pin, me pin. I don't know what you're saying there, but it sounds like you're really, you're really whacked, man. Yeah, look, they've got some um, very good cannabis in Thailand, and rightly so too. You know, I'm sure that your country can grow wonderful, wonderful cannabis. Um, you've got the tropics. Um, I think, yeah, it's just a no-brainer, isn't it, really? Anyway, we may have put a little bit extra into this than we need. So let's just take a little bit out. But I think it's going to be all right, guys. Much better smell. Yeah, pink eyes are kind of a thing. Anyway, that's true. Me pin keys has died right up there. I have no idea. I had no idea what you're talking about, but it's all good. Um, let's see if we get a few more people in. Sometimes we get 30, 40 people in the chat, but you know, I haven't spoken the right algorithms yet. Things that conversations and you know, it's not easy. But at the moment, we're focusing on not coughing, but a little bit of pain relief for the oh yeah, it's instant delivery. Oh, there you go. The proof's in the pudding. 2 fingers a mole. There you go, Tony. 2 fingers a mole with ice. That is true. That is the nicest way to have your bong, with ice. I mean, the sick bastard has shown us how to have his he's got a big ass bong, but it's all packed with ice, and you got a cough to get off too. Oh, but that is so nice. I can tell you why I coughed. There's some residue. Pudding. I'm hungry. Oh, mate. All I can do is talk about the crackling on the pork, salted, a few other nice herbs, and paprikas and things like that. Um, in tarragon, you know, you've got a tarragon bush with olive oil, and you just bash the pig on the spit as it keeps going around with tarragon. You know, I mean, tarragon must grow wild where you are. Um, so dip the tarragon bush into the olive oil and just slap it on the fucking pork as it rotisserates on the spit. With all those coals just cooking it lovely, and then that crisp. Oh, oh yeah. With some no, I don't know about cream rice. I never liked cream rice, so you can have that. I know it is good, but no, I'm a savoury rice man. I like me, you know, special fried rice. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, no, brother. I've got pork tonight, Tony. pork crackle and the roast pork with applesauce on a fresh bread roll. I don't even think you need butter. Actually, what I'll probably do is, because the pork's chilled now, all the gelatin is hardened. And I'll just scoop up the gelatin and spread that on the bread. Oh, lovely. Spread the gelatin on the bread. And the slices of pork with the crackle. And then the big dollop of applesauce. I don't think it needs... Does it need any cinnamon? I don't know. It's not really a sweetish dinner, is it? Maybe a little sprinkle of clove might work. But the subtlest amount of clove. You don't want to be overpowering it. Clove is very strong. Steady as she goes. That's it. Hey. Lick the fingers. Oh, I absolutely love me pork, mate. I'll eat pork to the day I die. And also I'll eat lamb. I will eat lamb like it's going out of fashion. And, if we're lucky enough that I'll get a little place where I can raise some goats and, the goats mate, they have two. Well, I really only need one kid. What's going to happen with the other little goat? Oh, fresh on the fucking barbecue, I say. Fuck yeah. Camp up and one piece of damper. That's it, Rod B, and a bit of fucking, the goat itself would fit into the pot itself, wouldn't it? A little baby kid. So tender to meat. Oh, I hadn't even had the chance to walk around the paddock yet. It just fall off the bone. Oh. Anyway, absolutely. Goats make lamb. You know what I mean. Little lammy. I remember we had a little lammy. We raised and fattened up, and then we slaughtered it and ate it. I think that gave us meat for the rest of the year. It was a very smart thing to do. Money could be spent on other things. We didn't need to buy expensive meat, so it was good for the. There you go. Well, a bit of caprioto. That's sausage making, eh? And you just let the sausage just sit and age. It's been smoked and, it'll be good, mate. It's good that you're here. We are sort of talking a myriad of topics, as we do here on Dave's channel, all with the hope of reducing the pain in my ailments with the use of medical cannabis. And it does seem to be working, I'm off on a different tangent now. A little while ago, 10 minutes ago, I was worried about my eye. Do you have the fur clothing or anything? In an ideal world, yes, you would. The tanning process is a bit, but there's no harm in making those leathers, harvesting that leather, and why not? It makes good leather. Make your shoes, make your moccasins, and those sorts of things. Rod P, that's terrible. I know a girl who hung up the phone too. She hung up the phone. That rhymes with bone, the telling bone. Rod B. There you go. How you going? It's Craig G. How you going, Craig G? Would you consider a like and perhaps a subscribe, Craig G? We're just doing a live to sort of promote the channel a little bit, show the world Dave's channel is, predominantly about having a yik yak with other YouTubers who ride motorcycles. That's what Dave's channel's all about. A bit of a motorcycle community come already subbed, mate. What can I say? Welcome, hello. The channel has grown crazily. No, I'm no gnarly Harley. I'm no $1 million bogan. I'm just a guy from Western Australia who, not the healthiest by any means, but felt maybe this is a good way to do a modern day memoir, a little arena in which I can have a bit of a yik yak, leave something behind before I go. All right, I'm sure it would. As would the what is it? The pouch of the Joey and the little Joey. Yeah, there you go. Thank you very much, Stephanie. You're my favourite Australian. Well, there's a few of us. I know that we've got Hogs Cogs, 2 Aussie Flogs. They're out tonight. So we've got also $1 Million Bogan, who's busily editing his new series. So that'll take a lot of potential viewers away from Dave's channel. We have Hippie Trev. We're sort of a bit linked. Certainly a few of the subscriber base are know each other's channels, that's for sure. But I'd like to say that I tend to recognize my viewers more than some of the other aforementioned YouTube content creators. I like to make sure that people who come onto Dave's channel are recognized, thanked for their continuing support of returning. And I, well, there you go. He wins all the way around. There you go. I can't, Stephanie. But listen, Stephanie, I hope that you're not like our friend Layla, who's actually probably some Indonesian man with multiple accounts. And you start off lovely with lovely comments and end up being a complete horrible bot. So forgive me if I am apprehensive or on guard. But you can blame other people for my being on guard. I have no idea why an attractive woman called Stephanie would be hanging around a dirty old bikey garage. But there you go. Wonders never cease. No, I'm only kidding. I'm trying to fulfill, my speech requirements for a scene, and it's not easy all the time. You get a lot of blabble. I've got a can of worms. What a share on. Yeah, thank you, Stephanie. No worries. Enjoy your break, Dale. Just a quick little shout out to you. Um, the hot oil is bubbling away in the background, just in case. I love it, Elite. Well, you've got such a good memory. Um, yes, that's true. We had nights on here with Natasha and Boris overtaking the phone and just doing crazy things. Ridiculous. It's so funny, the things that happen here on Dave's channel. Um, I think we riled them up, Elite. I think we, that whole killing thing and the spectacle of war actually wound them up a bit. And suddenly the chat grows. People want into the Colosseum to see, others' demise, and gets, it's a horrible blood sport, mind you. Yeah, the channel raised from 6 to 8, so the algorithm picks it up pretty quick. Clark, you're back again. Well, you might not have left. Monitoring my Bible studies, but here we go. Hold on a minute. Now, we were talking about the last question that was directed at you, Clark, was where does the dinosaurs fit in within the structure and the story of the Bible? Can you answer that, Clark? Yes, that's exactly right. Corey, yo. Clark, the dinosaurs. Exactly, Rod B. I'm there. My favourite student poses a question in the academic daily dialogue and breakfast briefing, the lectures. It's got to be asked. It's just got to be asked. Well, then, dang, that changes the argument, doesn't it? Exactly right. Well, hold on a minute. Can you post it at all, Clark? Have you got the ability to post it? I may give you a moderator wrench if you have the ability to post that. I may give you a wrench so you can post it for the others to chat. Because I don't know. What's this Job? You spelled Job wrong in Job chapter 40 and 41. Is it Job or Job? Oh, probably 1800s with some, scientists and fossil. What the hell is a fossil? Like there would have been fossils found, I think, OC, that strengthened the argument that dinosaurs were in fact here. Because animals with ADHD. Okay, what's fascinating is the things are what they are before we decide to label them or to call them names. Well, I'm going on the fact in the 1800s there were probably scientists who were studying fossils, and that may be how the word dinosaur came about. I believe the dinosaurs were mentioned in the Jurassic Park movie. Well, that's correct, and by our dearest Sam Neill. Wasn't it Sam Neill who was the Jurassic Park man? It certainly wasn't. No, it was Jim. It was Sam Neill. And that gold plum or whatever his name was, gold. Hello, batshit crazy. Yes, I remember you, batshit crazy. How you going? Good to see you again. It's all part of the new religion available now. That's it. I've got my religion. I'm not in the market for another one. The thesaurus. God, I haven't heard that word in ages. The thesaurus, an even bigger book than the dictionary. Whoopi Goldberg, yeah, she was in it, and I was thinking of George. What's his name? Uh, Gold. He was a definitely Jewish actor, um, and any chance he can in a script, push his agenda. That meant more bums on seats, though. So Hollywood, run by probably Jewish investment, would have loved. Sam Neill, yeah, he's a good actor, man. Has a vineyard called Two Paddocks in New Zealand. Yeah, that's him. Yeah. He's right into all that stuff. He dearly loves his New Zealand. The Bible describes dinosaurs in great detail in Job chapter 4 and 41. Good on it. But I can't. Is it Job? Because that looks like Job. Oh shit! There you go. You got some citrali. Sorry, QC. No, that's the wrong message. That is definitely not the right message I want to pin here. So that's the message I want to pin. Bugger me. Citrali really does strike nicely. Well, QC, what can I say other than, had you not tuned in to the wealth of information that is on Dave's channel about different strains, and only the best will do. Yeah, I heard it was David Gilmour at a live concert playing his distorted guitar, Slim. That's what I heard. Versus, it's Levison versus Crocodile in Job. Whee! Yeah, he just hasn't got it. That's all right. I get it. I'm going with Tony on this one. Oh, I'm glad you found citrali. I'm really glad you found that strain. Am I right though, OC? Is it quite oily to touch? Yeah, it's a good film, Hellraiser. But we're talking about citrali. Is it quite a dark green and oily a bud? I'd rather talk about citrali, Clark Kent, and I want to find out more about this pot. And yes, and effing yummy. Oh man, glad I could pass on the love. I'm just seething with jealousy now that you're smoking it and I'm not, but that's how it is. Fit in or fuck off, mate. That's it. FIFO. Fit in or fuck off. Yeah, okay. The initial hit knocked your undies off. All right. Okay, good. So it is a good smoke, the citrali. Yeah, Clark. Yeah, I get it. But shut up. Exactly. Good enough for heaven. Sorry, Clark, you're gone, brother. I had to do it, guys. Sorry about that. Anyway, and it was just a tiny bit. Okay, so it's quite strong. Yes, I'm glad you found citrale. So there you have it, chat. We have our roving reporter field testing the said elusive strain that was citrale. Thanks to our friend from somewhere in the USA who knew more about it than I did. I've just smoked it once and I've never had anything like it. That's what I think about. Yeah, okay, so it works. There you go. So bugger me, the citrale really does strike nicely. What a lovely message to have pinned. Yeah, Phil. That's right. Phil was going not so much on about it, but knew quite a bit about it. I'm glad I mentioned it. I'm absolutely glad I mentioned it. And then to have you back me up that you can't even work head nor tails out of your keyboard speaks volumes. What a fantastic chat it's been, hey? Absolutely. Rock and rollin', guys. The chat is good. It's just, the bikes. I don't really have any fancy lights on them. I should actually have a few fancy lights, but I didn't do that. I didn't get the fancy lights. I could turn the handlebars. That'll give it a different angle. But anyway, enough of that rubbish. Enough of that rubbish. There you go. Bugger me, the citrale really does strike nicely. Well, I'm blown away, OC, just as much as you are. That I had a little bit of a chit chat about a certain strain, and someone has gone and found it, and I think that's great. It doesn't look like a Christmas tree either. They're black, man. Fucking hell, they're black bikes. I mean, oh, the tail tidy on the bike. That's the next thing I really. But I don't have the keys or anything, so if I start it up, it'll just have an alarm. The tail, the lighting on this bike is so bloody minimal. There is absolutely no lighting on this bike at all. It's yeah, but it does go ting tings. 85% proof. Oh man. Oh, ting tings. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. 7 in the chat. I hope you've all enjoyed yourselves. What's your flyby short? You posted, loved it, mate. Sounded great. I've got to do better ones, Elite. It's certainly a worthy video. I think I need to go to the south near a town called Lake Grace. I can position the camera and it's got a nice big sweeping bend, and you get to hear the whole concert of the Road King belching out through the yeah. So yeah, I've been up to make more shorts. That's it. Yeah, I've been doing lots more shorts actually. I'm thinking that's the way to go. Highlighting some of the videos. The shorts don't seem to have the same music strikes because the shorts are not long enough. It's only the long format that you seem to get the strikes for monetarisation, but I haven't quite got there yet with monetarisation. They're asking questions now about my taxation. And when I go and have a look, there's a bill for nearly $400 from AdSense, and a bill that I didn't. So before I make any money, obviously the $400 bill from AdSense has to be paid. Anyway. What I'm going to say is that I didn't ask for it. I asked for 30 days at the agreed price. I paid the agreed price, and I didn't expect to be rebilled. So I might question that charge. But who do you contact? You know, it's an American, multinational bloody company. You know, are they going to squab and bicker about $400? Probably not. They'll say, you're going to be making a lot more than that, buckaroo bonsai. Pay the fucking toll. I think that's what it's going to be. It's pay the toll, man. And the toll is $480 odd, nearly $500. Long overdue, they said. Past due or something. So anyway. But they can't take a strike off original stuff. That's how we do it. David Russell Clark, that's him. Hey, David Russell Clark. Let me just get my knives and my, he was a good old bloody actor, David Russell Clark. Peter Russell Clark was his name. And he was a chef. And butter is better with Peter Russell Clark. Yeah, no, that's right, OC. Wow, man. Yeah, but I don't want to talk about too much. He was right before the goodies. That's right, mate. Because, where's the cheese? Where's the cheese? That's right. Look at it all come out. I love how this chat just fucking rocks on. 3 in the chat, though. I'm obviously doing something wrong. It must be the hair. How about I go to the bar, I freshen up and powder my nose, put some makeup on, better lighting, and we'll try and raise the profile of Dave's channel just a little bit more than, no, he fucking won't. Fucking just take it or leave it, mate, How could you do some comedy shorts with your boy? I know, I've just... Grey matter is how I do it, Elite. I've got to burn some grey matter on that stuff, Good morning, Robin. How are you? No, don't drive, mate. I'm not driving at the moment. Makeup. I'm going off to makeup. You will fit right in here. Oh, yeah, I know. I know, brother. I know. I'm ready for Thailand. I mean, it's all about the glamour. It's all about being treated like the celebrity that I am, and not shying away from that celebrity status. The cat calls, the red carpet unfurls, lined of Australian flags. Can't you see it now already? How brilliant, how wonderful it is. It's going good, mate. Canadian summer. That's it. Canadian summer. So I've got to zip off to the bar now, guys. Go and powder my nose. I will let you look at the bikes while I go out, so it's not as boring as looking at the rack of chemicals. Oh, no, maybe. Nah, it's all good. You can study the engine. Questions could be asked about the engine. Now, what I will do for you is blow it up a little bit so you can actually see the engine. Hold on. I'll get out the road of it. Oh, too far, too far. There you go. That's the engine. I'll be back. That's a good shot. Okay, that's a good shot. And what's the other shot? Let me just double check the other shot. That's the other shot. What's a better shot, guys? I think we look at the details of the new engine. Bugger. Bugger. There we go. Oh, no, not good enough. There we go. I'll just get it a bit better. Whoops-a-daisy, do-da-day. How's it going? That's the way. So you can have a bit of a look at the engine. Anyway, not bad. Not a bad job. I'll be back. Up to the bar. Right, guys, I have returned. I have returned. Yes, I've returned. There you go. It's a horrible look. We'll go that way. That's it. Okay, I've returned. Somewhat better groomed. Maybe that will raise the profile. Can you start it up for us? Best not. It's just I do share the house with other people. And they're fucking loud. If you want to hear it, you can go and have a look at my shorts. There's a few run-bys and flybys. It's a loud bike. I need a bowl cut. Yeah, so do I, mate. The bowl cut. But what I do need to do is replace and re-put back in. Okay, so I am going to say this about the medical cannabis and my eye. It bloody well worked. The pain is completely disappeared. Chop a bowl full. That's it, Rod B. Chop a bowl full. Medical cannabis is a wonderful, wonderful Nosferatu. There you go. You're quite the gentleman, OC, being Nosferatu. But anyway, I look forward to when you do start to make content, and I look forward to perhaps helping you with your YouTube journey if that's something you would like to do. Because I know Rod B's well on his way. We just got to pull that FXR out. He did a walk around, which was good. I appreciated the walk around. That's all right, brother. It's good that you're here. You're with good people. I see. You're with people who totally respect you. Totally dig that you would rather spend time on Dave's channel talking to me than ordering around your workers and being completely baffled at the inane mental capacity of a 21-year-old person. I get that. I'm so happy I can be of some sort of service. God, my beard is just so fucking misshaped. Anyway, do I go to the hairdresser? Or do I carry on regardless? I think that's a rhetorical question, and I carry on regardless. It has a certain je ne sais quoi about it. The Australian. How you going? I'm glad you're here. I've missed you. We're all waiting for you. Waiting for you to come here and go broke because it's so damn expensive to live here. It's ridiculous. However, it is good. It's a good lifestyle. Very, very lucky to live this lifestyle I do live. And I'm in a position where I can think about going on a holiday. And where do I want to go on a holiday? Maybe to a ping pong tournament. Go and get a rip start up, yeah, rip start. Yeah, make a rip start. Come on, you can talk about a rip start now in Dave's channel. That's totally on the board. And we'll talk a little bit about Mike Nolan, the Big Les show, because I'm hoping that we have some people in the chat who know what I'm talking about when I talk about the Big Les show. Tony, I really hope that you know about the Big Les show, Sassy the Sasquatch, Donnie the Sasquatch, Clayton, and that awful abomination of a character, Clarence, the Clarence and Donnie show. It's popcorn. Good stuff. So we know all about it. Okay, so I am a huge supporter of Jared and his journey of the Big Les show. I first knew about that 13, 14 years ago. Huge supporter of Jared and the Big Les show, and just how incredibly Australian it is. Certainly North Queensland, far North Queensland, and definitely Grafton and that area. The accents of the people are true and correct. Absolutely true and correct. He did most of the voiceovers. What an amazing talent. He's got onto a computer and painted every scene in MS Paint. Oh, talk about a labor of love. The boy was from Oliver Twist. There you go. I'm missing the chat. I was just talking a little bit about... No, not Puff and Stuff. Oh, how far can a ping pong ball go? I love that. No, we're talking about... oh, man, later, Robin. I dig you, brother. See you later, Canada. So Canada's leaving the house and has to go off to work. Um, it's great that you were here, Robin. Thanks for tuning in for a little while. Um, my talk right now is about a Aussie cartoon on YouTube going around. It's called The Big Les Show. Um, I'm not out here to shout it out or promote it. I'm more because it certainly doesn't need it. It's huge. Um, I'm hoping pack your paddle. I'm hoping that some members of the chat know about it, but there was something about popcoin. Popcoin. It's popcoin, popcoin and coin. So that's what he and it's just very good. Um, very good animation. He knows his craft. He's very good at what he does, and I so appreciate everything that he does to bring us a better understanding of why we take mind-altering stimulants. Some people call them drugs. Some people call them, keys to a locked door, I suppose. So, yeah, it's very much a take on the guys from Logan and I'll suss out the cartoon. Yeah, OC. It's called The Big Les Show. I think if you're going to find it, OC, I would recommend you watch it from the very beginning, and there's no point in watching the last episodes. You miss so much of the subtleties about the Australian way. I think there'd be comments and little things in there that you haven't heard, anecdotes of Australia that that you'll know back in the hole. Oh yeah, look, you'll love it. Oh, see, if you don't know it, you'll love it. That's why me and Rod B get on so well, I tell you what was nice though today, talking about Rod B, was that in Indiana in the USA, 2 Australian YouTubers were mentioned on a YouTuber's channel for listening to a story and making an action to support that YouTuber. His name's Frogzilla, and we here on Dave's channel we know a lot about Frogzilla. But the the fact that an international guy overseas, millions of miles away, was mentioning 2 YouTubers from Australia who did more for that guy than no, I don't know if they did more. That's not probably what I'm trying to say. But listened to his story and took up the fight, and that increased our friend's resolve. It increased his ability to believe he could fight this. I think all it takes is just someone to support you and go, hold on, mate, this is wrong. This is what you need to do to prove it wrong. And I think any magistrate will see that and then err in favour of the ill-treated medical cannabis user rather than the criminal out for profit. It's Very good stuff. Okay, Aussie reviews. I had no idea, but we do have a few good Aussie YouTubers. OC, we're a tight little knit bunch here. Um, it's a funny one. I have sort of put it out there for Aussie YouTubers to collaborate with me, and not really one has stepped up. But yet all these Americans are just right onto it, going, "Yeah, this is how you do stuff," you know. So I don't know what it is, but we're all trying to make it. I think that's what it is. But we'd make it so much better together. I think it's going to work with me in South Osmodo. They're in South Australia. I think there's going to be a good collaboration there. So I'll go out of my way, man, to make that happen. Uh, if and when that happens, depending on but um, I have a good hope for a favourable outcome, which is, yes, Dave, you can ride off and continue on your motorcycle diary taking like the Che Guevara that you are. And I'll go about time. At the moment, I really can't really ride too far. Elite, you're off. I'm so sorry that I've bored you to tears and that you just have to turn off and, run to the hills. It's always a pleasure that you come and hang out on Dave's channel, Elite. Many blessings to you from all 11 in the chat. Hey, why you Fafrone? I have no idea of your language. I think you need to learn how to spell. We are an Australian channel here, and I have no idea what you've written there. Fafone. Where are you from? Where are you from? Okay, Australia. There you go, Australia. Yeah, we're doing it all. At least I'm trying a bit on Facebook. More and more. I've sort of shied away from Facebook a bit and only concentrated on YouTube. But I don't know who it was in the chat the other night when we was doing the music that said, look, you should be playing, there should be some shorts made of the music. So I've tried to go through that chat and make some shorts out of it. Because there was some pretty good stuff. I don't know. I mean, music's in the ear of the beholder, isn't it? I liked it. It's better than having no music. How do we do that? Do you think I'd do that, QC? OC? Do you think I do show you collaborations in the community section of YouTube? I think I do. Or I might have it wrong. There might be something. I have no idea about the community section of the YouTube. Yeah, it's true. I have no idea. So many hidden bits in the machinery of YouTube and others that boost your numbers. Okay, so I'll have to have a look at that. Let me write it down at least. So sharing the collaborations in the community page. So that's things like when I go onto a Dutch tape or a Ray Gregory's, I'll invite my whole chat network to come along as well. So they can see the interaction between the two YouTubers. It's a good thing. Like Dean Motorborn is really good. We talk about a lot of different stuff and get quite a a few luminaries in YouTube. There's quite a few popular people, um, all American, but not all American. We've got some English guys there. We've got a guy from Turkey who tunes in. Um, it's certainly, I mean, I encourage you to go back, say, 3 months to the beginning of those little chats with Motorball on a Saturday night. And, they were not as popular as they are now. They have really grown to almost a Saturday Night Live type affair where people are actually tuning in, and it's really cool. Oh, Looney, I'm glad you're here, brother. Oh man, we were waiting for you. I've been sitting here waiting for you, Looney. Now you finally decided to come. Oh, I can rest now. Looney, take over the chat. I just wish I could do that, but I can't. I know that I've got um, people to talk to, try and entertain, and I'm fluffy, not fat. That's it, mate. But anyway, we were sort of talking about a few good things. We were also in between motorcycles and like if I want to comb my hair and powder my nose, I can just flick the camera that way and then bring it back when the makeup girls have all gone, and we're back on live here, Dave Central at nearly 8 o'clock, 10 minutes to the 8th hour here in Western Australia. There you go. That's a good man. You're a good man. No, hang out with the misso. That's okay, mate. Did you forget your anniversary? Oh, no. Wolverine's okay. Deadpool's all right. I mean, not the film I would watch. If I had a girlfriend, Looney Shrooms. Now you might want to write this down. Have you got Julie Goes Boating? It's a French film. No, it's better than The Notebook. Oh, this film is so much better than the Notebook. I mean, not that I know The Notebook. My girlfriend tried to have us watch it, but I just was having none of it, and I just went out into the shed and pulled bongs and sort of, we didn't last long, you know. The Notebook. No, for fuck's sake. I mean, get that out of that's almost like I should be removing that speech. Julie Goes Boating. I think that's you might be able to find it. Julie Goes Boating. It's a French film, but it does have subtitles, and it's an interesting film. I had to watch it, but it's more. Yes, what's wrong with watching a beautiful French woman? Nothing. Julie Goes Boating. That's it. Julie Goes Boating. It's not a porn or anything like that. It's a French classic film. And anyway, as a double feature for the night, Looney Shrooms, The Vagabond, I believe, it could be a Dutch film, The Vagabond. And these are French films that sort of require you to watch them, and after you've watched them, they leave you thinking. And I think a good film should do that. I could be. It isn't porn. It's not porn. It's French cult cinema. I mean, and then if you really want a bit of fun, loony shrooms. If you want a bit of fun for a movie night, which might be interesting. Look, it's old. It's a dated film, but I think you would dig it. I think you both would, could cuddle up and enjoy this film together. It's a cult film. It's called Faster, Faster, Kill, Kill, Pussycat. I wouldn't say it's film noir. I would say it's cult film, early 60s cult film. Mid 60s. It was 1964 when it was made by Ross Meyer. Now, Ross Meyer was, look, he was one of the film directors that Quentin Tarantino actually cited as being an influence in his filmmaking. So, if that's anything to go by, Dutch Girls Being from Heights, that's it, mate. I won't spoil the ending. Dutch Girls Being from Heights. You got to watch the whole fucking film. You just missed the whole climax of the film. Yeah, the girls hate the world and want to piss on everybody, basically. I get it, but it's the way it's told and the innuendos and the sort of 16 hours it takes you to get to that delivery, that part of the film. That's the marathon. That's the marathon with these French films. Oh fuck, they do labour the point, but they're good. Anyway, Jeff Satella, green's nice. There you go. Yeah, no, pretty nice, man. I'm fucking smoking a bit of nice pot, which has really helped in the pain of the eye, because the pain in the eye is going to be bad for a couple more days, and then it's out, and then hopefully no more pain. So that's the plan. But it was really nice. Not last cab to Darwin with our dear old. Oh, I've forgotten his name. Crawford, Michael Crawford, I think his name was. Good old Aussie actor, and he wanted to go up to Darwin to bloody die at his own dignity, and they wouldn't let him, I think, or they did let him. I'm not 100% sure. Michael Keaton, that's what I mean. Yeah, Michael Keaton. Thank you, Rod B, for the correction, because after all, we are an international channel, and we have to have our facts, our I's dotted, and our T's crossed. That's what we need. Michael Keaton. That's right. Not who did I say? Anyway, Sisu. Now that is a very good film. Sisu. In fact, that's worthy of pinning. Sisu, I watched that about the guy who turned his back on society and just went to hunt some gold, but the Nazis got him. But it was Sisu that they were dealing with, and the Nazis, with all of their heavy armory, didn't stand a chance against Sisu. One of the best action films I have actually seen as well. So Looney Shrooms, that's a big here for you. Very, very good. Okay, no worries, OC. Thanks for joining me in the 2-hour marathon that was Dave's last late night lectures and breakfast briefings. There you go. Unpin the message. Bring it back around. Finish the drinks for the evening. I still think we have a little bit more cannabis life left in the vape. So we'll have our last vape. But it is slowly, my friends, getting time for me to go and do some administrative work. I actually have to record my tax file number for YouTube. So there you go. They won't pay me unless they know that they can take their cut. And the double whammy of it all is I'll probably have to pay the American government, IRS, Internal Revenue System, and the Australian ATO, the Australian Taxation Office. Take a crap. Paperwork sounds better. Yeah. You know, I've got to do it. I'd love to do it on paperwork, but I don't know the addresses and this, that, and the other. But it is a matter of just downloading the forms, printing them out, filling them out, and then posting them back. I think it's the better way, really. I've had a look at trying to fill them out on the computer, and things don't really match up, and it's hard to do a signature, and there's all sorts of things that you need to do. So yeah, I'm just trying to get in contact with YouTube to see if they will accept that way of doing things. You know, explaining that you know, YouTube has allowed me to reach out to a few members of the community who do enjoy their time on your platform. No, we're not huge. We're very much a very smallish channel, but we're we're a caring channel. We care about our viewers. We care about people that have invested their time to come and watch Dave's channel. That speaks volumes. There's not a lot of interaction with YouTube in some people's channels. It's just blah, 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 blah. And I do that a bit myself, but at least I'll say thanks. At least Rod B got a scanner. Yeah. I'll try and interact, because as I said, we're not hung, but we're humble. Without the people in the chat, Dave's channel is nothing. So, Ian, I'm glad you're here. I question my level of scholarship. I have some, but certainly there are smarter cookies in the university academic room than me. But they haven't lived on a bike. So I do have that going for me. Speaking of bikes, Ian, there you go, mate. For Ian. How you going, Ian? Are you good? Winston, how are you, Winston? How are you, my man? Can I please encourage you to go and have a look at my channel? Please have a sub if you think that I am the right fit for you. Now, don't take that in any other meaning than what it means. Do you fit in the side, the saddle of the bike and want to go for a bit of a ride? Is that something that you can do? You want to jump on the chopper and go for a bit of a blat down the road? Bang, bang, bang. Is that something that you can get behind? If so, Dave's channel may well be for you. If not, then I'm sorry that I took up your time, and I'm grateful that you're here. Yorkshire. Cool, man. Winston, I know I speak a bit of shit, but my heart's in the right place, man. And at 35, and you want to get back into bikes again, mate, I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to make sure that you treat it safely. You go and do the rider driving courses. You learn how to be a professional motorcyclist, one that can live, one that's always scanning your periphery, around the rear, in front, you are in a circle, and everything out of that circle wants to hit you, knock you off your bike. And if you can avoid doing that, you will be a safe rider and you will be a survivor rider. And I hope um, that somehow I can share the joys of what long haul motorcycle riding is all about, and encourage you to have a look at some of the how I cross the country videos, or the long distance motorcycling, um, that takes days to get across a country, not hours. I'm not having a dig at your country, Winston, but I am saying that these are things and goals that maybe interest you. Yeah, but you get a good old pommy bike, mate. Um, who can I encourage you to look at? An old think about an old BSA, you know, an old Triumph. I don't know how much you can pick one up for, but um, look, there there are some fantastic roads in England, and there's some, you know, but you'll compensate with that. You'll know how to ride. You'll know how to read the roads. You'll know the camphor. You'll know the lean of your bike. You'll know the suspension of your bike. And an old BSA or a Triumph would be cool, If you have a little extra dollars, you could think about having the Norton Dominator, pull up at the cafe where the Lycra Brigade are, are having their morning chais and their vegan flour. Well, the Enfield, yes, but I think the Norton Dominator, the big 500 single Norton with the big bread box tank in the featherbed frame, um, a beautiful machine. Probably get it around 6 to 8 thousand pounds, um, and yeah, you pull up at your local pre-1980s. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm talking 58, 62, 1958, 1962, I think, is when they had the 500cc Norton Dominator 500 single. Beautiful machine. And if you have the money, well, obviously you go for the HRD Vincent. Tony. Yes, that's right. And I totally agree with Tony. You don't have to go fast to get there. A ride on these English bikes. Uh, I will never forget Tony taking my Norton up Mount Nardi Hill. That's the big mountain range just out of Nimbin, and I rode up Mount Nardi on my Norton, and it loved it, you know. And that was still one of the, English roads need a flat tire. Come on, we're trying to encourage Winston into motorcycling, and the roads are bad. We know that. But I also have memories of the M1s and the M5s, and those highways were quite good from my memory. But mind you, got to remember that was 1977. Well, look who's back, German Braziller. German Braziller. Thank you. Thanks for the tip. I'm not looking to go faster than 60 miles. I reckon an old English bike, a Triumph, a Norton, a BSA, a Matchless, or an AJS, learn about them. They are a craft. There are, you've got to tickle the carburetors. You've got to turn the choke a little bit. There's a procedure in starting these motorcycles. You've got to give a prime kick, then turn the ignition on, and a little squirt of fuel from the accelerator, and then kick, and the bike should fire up. Oh. Well, really, Winston, a 400 Honda Super Sport is a quite a nice bike. Very, very popular. Inline 4. If you're lucky, the Super Sport comes out with the own 4-into-1 pipe. That was the really the beginning for souping up the Japanese bikes to be, absolute powerhouses on the track. The 404 CB Super Sports by Honda, 19. Oh God, it'd be 1976 maybe. Yeah, it's a good bike to start on. The CB Rebel, definitely. Or the Virago 250. They're a great little bike. There are mirrored. I'll let the chat just help you there, Winston, as I do need to step out for a moment. Please forgive me. Wish we had some music, intermission, and a couple of ad breaks. Well, we're back again. We've had a good old chat, let me tell you. I've got some watch hours up, guys. I've got some new subbers. I've got some new subscribers. I've generated some more interest in the channel, and that's really all I wanted to do this evening, was to generate a bit more happy vibes and grab a few more people into the stunner partner. Oh, good on you. I hope she lets you. I hope your partner agrees with you on the motorcycle, and maybe she can model on the motorcycle when you buy it. So you want to buy a decent bike to showcase the motorcycle and have the accoutrement of the model on the bike. And remember, that's on the bike, she's only an accoutrement because she sits on the back. And, when you give a woman control of a motorcycle, they become a different breed. The most unemancipating thing you can do to a woman is teach her how to ride a motorcycle. So she has her own. And if she wants to ride down the same road you're riding on, and you want to ride together, then how lucky you are. But you've always given her that option to veer off the side road and do her own thing and ride her own ride. There you go. That's all right. Rod B can get a bit, he can get a bit stuffy. Well, I'm going to call it how it is. I don't need no glamour girl, mate. I've got the French girls at the pub. I know they diss me a lot, but that's okay, But they think about what I do, and I just got interviewed by a YouTuber, and they dig that, Yeah, I get it. Wherever red will go, I will follow. I have made a bit of a point that Dave's channel is all about supporting women riders. And we certainly educate pillion riders to. I mean, I missed a golden opportunity a couple of weeks ago. There was a bike pull up at Fremantle, and the camera wasn't running at the time. But I got the chick off the bike, still in helmet and everything. She didn't change. And I just got her to sit on the Harley and go, get off the back of the bike, love. Think about riding your own bike. Now, pick it up off the stand. How does it feel? Now you're in control. If this falls on your leg, it can hurt you. So the go is not to make it fall. I mean, she loved it. But stupid me, I didn't film it. But it was all about encouraging her to think that, we believe in you as a motorcycle community. We want to see you riding, not sitting on the back of your mate's bike. Because you and your mate can rock up to the same place, but you're on two different bikes. Now, that's what I'm talking about. You're not on the back of the bike. Now, you and your man have rocked up on your bikes, and you're not, one's not on the other, and the behind. It's two bikes. It's not a bike with a rider and a pillion. So that's my little blurb about women riders. Hey, 2-4, talking about women riders, 2-4, talking about how they're encouraged here on Dave's channel, and how supported a woman rider is. I hate the stripes they leave on your vest. Well, women. Oh, you lucky man. Rod B. I've never had that. I never had that. The stripes. Was that a whole heap of stickers? White. Was it white wings, red wings? That's another one. Yellow wings. Is that what you're talking about? Good to see 2-4 in the chat. Welcome back, Canada. We had one guy from Canada join us and leave, and then we had another. We had a keep and close. That's it. Another guy from Canada rejoin the chat. So we have a few people in the chat. We have been on here for about 2.5 hours. It's been an interesting chat. I've been sort of going in between the bike shot and me, and there's the bike there in the shed just kicking back, panhead covers, and there's the bike. Yeah, there's the Road King next to it. But anyway, the battery power is going. What does that mean? That means that I've got to charge up the phone. Oh dear, oh my, that means a new camera angle, I think. Okay, let me get on to it, because I'm not quite ready to end the chat just yet. I will get onto it, guys. I will think about well, that's an interesting look, isn't it? I think we'll get out of that look. There we go. And we'll put it up there, and we'll have a bit of a yik yak, hey? From afar. How's it all going? There you go. So have a bit of a yik yak. I can't read the chat, so I'll have to come closer, unfortunately. But smoke them if you got them, guys. I don't comb my hair often, but when I do, it's for an illustrious event of smoke them if you got them. Okay. It's an absolutely riveting, fascinating chat here. And I want to get back into it. How's it all going, guys? Yep, 2-4 does too. Yeah, that's what it's all about. I absolutely love lady riders. Yeah, I know. That's what I was talking about, Jeff Satella. The old, check out the brand 100 watt, the band 100 watt Vipers. Okay, I should write that down so I don't forget. 100 watt Vipers. I'll do that after this show. 100 watt. Oh, hold on. Nice. Vipers. Okay, I've written it down. 100 watt Vipers. Okay, cool. If they're anything like Amyl and the Sniffers, if anyone's heard of Amyl and the Sniffers, they're quite big. They're quite huge, actually. There you go. Must be some windscreen to need 100 watt Vipers. I don't know. Like it's news to me, but that's what the channel's all about: educating, suggestions. We go and find different things. Like how amazing! I know QC's left, but how amazing that QC was able to track down a bit of citrale and was absolutely blown away by it. So I am quite humbled at that, really, that something I had mentioned had made someone else's day. It's it's an interesting thing. So who's new in the chat and who's not? We have the regulars who always comment, but none of the new people. They don't stick around too long, the new people. Have I not entertained you adequately enough? Well, too bad. There'll be more that come. Anyway, look, it's only a few more minutes and we'll have 3 hours up. It's been interesting talking with you. I think there's been some merit in the chat, as opposed to just having the camera just look at the bikes for 3 hours. I mean, anyone can do that. So trying to make some entertainment and a bit of an engaging chat is where it's at. So maybe I'm not seeing all the chat, so I'll just try a few things here, guys. All messages. And what have we got here? Why is the Prince coming? More smoke and sequins. There you go. See, I didn't see all of that stuff. I have no idea. But it's funny that you say that. Why is the Prince coming? Because I instantly think of my Softail Slim, which is what my mother called it, the Prince. the Duchess, which is a Duchess, and the King, which is the Road King, of course. Okay. More smoke and sequence. No, it's a very much Craig McLachlan humour, wouldn't you agree, Rod B? I think that's where the sequins and smoke came from. When someone had mentioned, it may well have been you, Rod B, the awful name, Craig McLachlan, and instantly we are thrown into a world of smoke and sequins. And why shouldn't Dave's channel be without smoke and sequins? Mind you, I was looking at a old Monty Python skit, and he is completely dressed in a silver suit, and it just looks fabulous. It fucking looks great. I am 56. There you go. I hope me responding to your question can get me a like and get me another subscription, Paul. Would you do that for me? And then all will be good, mate. Hey, come on, Paulie. I answered your question. Give us a channel a like. Bring it up to 23. Go on. That's it, Paulie. Stupid questions get stupid answers. And they just biting to I can bring you down, son. It's all good though, brother. I don't mind ganging up. I just sit back on the back wall and watch it all and go, yeah, it's a good dance. Fuck, these boys know how to disco. These boys know how to disco. Oh, yeah, plenty. I had 18 in here, now I've only got 11. That's telling me that there's a few dislikes. And that happens just all the time, Tony. So it's it's all a matter of I think the best way of gathering dislikes isn't by the actual thumb action, but it's watch average view by the viewer. Now, if the viewer comes in and watches 10 minutes of the show and you have a 10-minute show, you're doing the right thing, but no one gets that. That's like the ultimate goal. But if you're getting average views of about 2.38 minutes, you're doing okay, because mainly it's about 10 seconds and people have stopped watching you and moved on. So you know that's a dislike. A like is similar to around 2.38 minutes. You know, you've got someone at least engaged in a view, and the analytics actually respond to that. So, oh no, we don't need to bully them. Why would someone? Well, like they might have different beliefs. Let me try and pronounce your name. Fahd. Is it Fahad? Abdul Zili. I can't pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. And I don't want to be racist. But you're definitely not an Australian. You're not Bob White. When Bob White's on here, I get it, brother, but I'm not trying to be racist. Your question, is you can't please everybody on YouTube platform. I'm not right for everybody. I'm not the sequence and smoke that is associated with other YouTubers. I am just Dave from Dave's channel. A pretty honest look at Australian life, actually. And that's right. And there are people that get offended at the drinking and the smoking and the coughing and the total disregard for one's health, or they're because I'm comfortable. Like, so what? I cough a bit, I drink a bit, and see, I don't want the smoking sequence. Here's my smoking sequence. Ooh, look at the flash, hey? Smoking sequence. We'll do it properly. Hold on, just for Rod B. Woohoo! Woo-hoo. There you go, the smoking sequence. Hey, did you like that, Rod B? Whoa. That was classic. Sounds like a thread from Elton John. Love it. Fucking love it. Anyway, that's the sort of stuff that happens here on Dave's channel. Well, we did get another like, so that's okay. We were at 22 before. We're up at 23. I really do like the analytics. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, the smoking sequence 2-4. I thought you'd like that, brother. Just a bit of fun. Fuck it. So the bike's inside now, 2-4? I'd say it would be. If Riding on Ruby's put his in. That was a pretty cool video. He got his mates to help him. I actually enjoyed that. He loves his bike. He put it in the house where it's nice and warm. Oh, God. Oh, Rod B. Canberra. Oh, yeah, bike is tucked away. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's finished now for a little while. What do you reckon, 2-4? Is it time to make a model and some content about making a motorcycle model over winter? Could that be something that you could get behind? Because I would certainly like to see it. I believe that you have the dedication to do that. Oh, wow, 80-kilometre winds there today. Jesus, okay. Fuck that. But you're safe. You're tucked away, all good. No, that'd be New South Wales still, I think. Looney. Ballina. Okay, Ballina copped a big wind and hail yesterday. There you go. Ballina. I hope the prawn's all right. I mean, just in case I want to do, Australia's big things as another YouTube. Yeah, let it blow. I knew you'd be right there, brother. It's all good. Let it blow. The bike's safe, tucked away. As we speak, there's some mad bugger on a R1, I reckon. Fucking giving it curry, opening up the throttle, going for his night ride. 8:30 West Australia. He's pushing it. The police haven't quite changed shift yet, so I don't know if you can hear it or not in the background. Certainly I can hear it. Yeah, he's giving it a bit. Mind you, a 2 into 4 system will always do that, or is it 4 into 1 system will always do that. We got half wins. What's that, Dave? Like 3 hours? No, not quite. 10 minutes off 3 hours, Looney. Just I'll never break old Mac's 5-hour record. So it's I'm a bit done, but it's always good to talk to Canada. You guys are really, really rocking that you come in, have a bit of a laugh. Fucking oath, I say. I say it's good value here. You can go to a lot worse channels. Oh, that hurt. But I need it in my eye, so I can see. Said the blind man. There you go. I can see. Nowra to Canberra. Oh, right. Yeah, it's probably 3 hours there, 3 hours back, 6 hours on the bike. Pumpkin scones, please, Flo. Oh, don't call me Flo. God bless her, cotton socks. With the CWA apron on too, making the pumpkin scones. Oh, yeah. Oh, my word. By golly, by jingo. You can't beat a better pumpkin scone than Flo's. Oh, you need more. If you come here, because they charge you tickets at the zoo. Thank you, Looney. God bless you. It's free. That's free here at the zoo. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. God, and his sidekick Russ Hinds, the big Russ Hinds. What an awful politician. Oh, did so much damage for poor. I'm thinking of the land that all got fracked, and it's just useless land. They fracked the land, and it's absolutely useless. The water is contaminated. There's all sorts of horrible things about fracking, but that's a different topic. It's a very sad topic. It's horrible, all because of the almighty dollar and mining exploration. Don't you worry about that. I won't. So 25 likes. Been on here. It's certainly the pizzazz has worn off, but the diehards who have stayed, who have endured the length of the lecture. To you, I say, top marks. There'll be no test. You're the full bottle. I think it's full doctorate degrees all around. Full doctorate degrees from awarded from Dave's Channel University to the very learned pumpkin scones. There you go, Chad. I hope you've had a great time on Dave's. I have. I've had an extraordinary time. Thank you very much for being here. We'll finish it up now. It's 6 minutes to go, and we'll have 3 hours. That's good enough for me. I'm a bit worn out. I hope you've all enjoyed yourselves. I'll just have a look at some of the other comments that are, chafing at the bit to come out. It never ends. That's a good one. I missed all the action by Rod B taking out Sanskrit writing. Good seeing you all. Have a good night, Looney. Enjoy tomorrow's little bit of gardening. I hope you've raked the area where you're going to put the sunflowers and the corn cobs. I hope they grow high in the sun. I hope your gladii attract all the right bugs and all the right little ecosystems that make your plants grow, prosper, and flower and bring you a healthy return. Being in the garden is important. Not everybody gets the chance to go into the garden. So how privileged you are, Mr. Looney Shoons. Grow corn for you. Bros, there you go. Grow that corn. I love it. I absolutely love it. The old corn farmer. There you go. Bye all. Keep safe. Tony, thanks for joining us this evening. Always wonderful that you're in the chat. There's just winding down. We've got 4 more minutes. So, is there anything I can add in 4 more minutes? Not really. I'm grateful that we talked about Frogzilla today. A guy who's a little bit, okay, no, I'll reframe that. A guy who used to be a little bit shy has shed his skin a bit. He's braving the YouTube universe, and I'm going to do my darndest to get his message out there that the Frogzilla has something to say. He's very good. Good people deserve a good turn. People have been wonderful in accepting me into America, and I feel obligated to share that appreciation here in Australia to my good friends. He's in the big pond right now. Yeah, Frog is a legend. Yeah, and Frogzilla absolutely rocks. He has my 110% support, as do you, 24. Hopefully making a small scale model of a motorcycle over winter would be something that I would totally enjoy as some of your content. The little intricate, and I could just imagine you making that model and riding down the road on it with all the noises and everything. Why not? Why not? Even the banter in the workshop. I could just imagine it. You'd be sitting there, building this bike. It'd be lovely content. I hope that you can consider making something like that. That would be very enjoyable for us to watch. You're having something that is so foreign an idea to an Australian, a riding season. We have no concept of a riding season. Here in Australia, we ride 12 months of the year, 365 days of the year we can ride. We have no concept of, yes, sure, there are your wet days and, but if you had to ride, you could still ride. It's not icy blizzard conditions. So we're very fortunate that way. But had I not known about how the other side of the world lives, I couldn't be as informed as I am as I talk to you right now, nearly at 2:59. You won't have to put up with me much more, guys. The lecture will soon be over. We get out of here and go to the pub. Fuck, this lecture blows. The lecturer just wants to come to the pub with his students and get on the piss. Fuck the academic shit. There you go, guys. It's been fun. Yeah, no, don't ride in chains too. Or stay indoors, stay warm, Stay safe, everybody. You're truly blessed people. Thank you.